Hello and welcome to Escape the Box Piano, it's Dan here. In this tutorial we'll learn an easy version of Howard Blake's Walking in the Air, which is from the TV adaptation of Raymond Briggs's The Snowman. Here's what we're going to learn. Hopefully, as you can see from that, not too much difficulty. No more than one note at a time in either hand and a repeating pattern in the left hand. In fact, let's have a look at that left hand first. The song is in D minor and we're going to start our pattern on D, in fact. Here's middle C. With the fifth finger of your left hand, move down to the D below, put your second finger on the A and then stretch so that your thumb is on the D above. And those are the three notes that we're going to use in the pattern. So the pattern is simply D, A, D, A, D, A. There you go, that's the pattern. We play that several times. So from the beginning, we're going to have two measures, two bars, where we just play the left hand by itself before the right hand joins in with the melody. So the right hand then comes in. Let's continue to focus on the left hand here. We're going to play that pattern on D for 3 more measures. Okay, for the next 2 bars or measures, we're simply moving down a white note with each finger to C, G and C. Repeat that. Okay, we're going to jump now so that our fifth finger is on G all the way down here, second finger on D and then G above. Okay, we're going to move that pattern again. It's going to feel a little different this time because we're going to use some black notes, the B flat, F and B flat. And then back home to D, A and D. And that's the first section of 3 sections of the song that we need to learn. That's the left hand. Taking a look at the right hand then to go over the top of that pattern. So we've got those 2 bars with just the left hand. And then we're going to come in with the right hand. Here's middle C. We're going to start with our second finger on A. So the notes are A, D, D, C, C, A. You're going to play that again. The next two notes are F and G. Now we're going to play G, B flat twice, A flat twice, G. D, F twice, E twice, D. And there you have it. That is the right hand of section 1 of the 3 sections. Let's look at that hands together. And in total, you play that section twice before the second section. The second section then is a piano adaptation of an orchestral fill. Let's take a look at this middle section. Left hand first. Here's middle C, we're going to go down to F and then start with your 5th finger on F below that. The pattern is unchanging, this is going to be very familiar to you. F, C, F. Move the pattern up to D. Onto the B flat and F. Down to the G and the D. And then move your 5th finger onto that D and we're back in that home position. Again for a couple more bars or measures. Looking at the right hand to go over the top of that, here's middle C. We're going to start on C, 1 octave above. C, B flat, C, B flat, A. G, A, G, A, G, F. Lift your hand up and put your 5th finger where your thumb just was on the F. F, E, D. C, D, C, D, C, B flat. And that's the entire right hand of that fill. Putting it hands together slowly. And then we're going to move on to the 3rd section. The 3rd section then is the swooping low. Let's take a look again. So we'll split this, hands separately, left hand first. Middle C, down to A, get your 5th finger on the A below that. So we're going to do the same pattern again. This pattern is unchanging all the way through. A, E and A. Up to D and A. Jump down to G and D. And C and G. Stay there for another bar. All the way down to F, F and C. one bar where there's a slight change to the pattern, to the expected pattern. We're going to play B flat, F, B flat, F, B flat. Then rather than returning to the F, we're going to play an E. And then the next measure is actually a reduced time signature. So rather than 4 beats in the bar, there are only going to be 2. And the 2 notes in that bar are A and E. And then we jump straight back into one last verse. Let's take a look at how the right hand fits over the top of that. Here's middle C. We're actually going to start on C sharp, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, and then B, G, E flat, F, G, second finger on the A now, A, B flat, C, A, D, C sharp, and then A, and effectively now into the verse again. We'll put that section hands together slowly, so A here in the left hand, C sharp here in the right hand. So you come back and you've played a verse one final time, and you get to the end. And you can simply finish by holding down D in the left hand. Hopefully you can also see how each of those 3 sections is kind of modular. If you've learnt one section, you can repeat a section. You can move freely between those different sections to kind of structure out however many verses, fills, choruses you want through the entire song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more great videos, take a look at my Christmas playlist, of which this is one of the pieces, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.